Yo, yo, yo. So it's amazing. I've done so much research and I've watched so many Nightmare on Elm Street movies that it kind of fell upon me to go over a few of the ways that Freddy Krueger can be defeated. And I chose a Nightmare on Elm Street 1 through 3 to kind of illustrate this actual story for us today. So initially Freddy Krueger was a child killer. He was burned to death in his own boiler room or wherever he was killing people, killing kids. And, he got his powers and stuff that way. And he was tormenting the kids on Elm Street in an act of revenge through their dreams. And, he popped up in part one. He went after Kristen first. He was kind of acting goofy, but he went on ahead and made the kill, which was kind of gruesome. But he took out a lot of Nancy's friends, right? And it took really Nancy in part one to kind of show us how to defeat Freddy, at least temporarily, because he kept coming back. But, it took a moment, but she took Freddy's power away by stop believing in him. It didn't take long, though. The killing genius made it back and started revenge on Freddy's Revenge on a Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, where he decides to try a different way to come after his victims through, going and using their body, but he eventually gets destroyed by a kiss, right? And he comes back in Part 3, and, he's back, he's fresh again, and they had to figure out another way to kill him because he's come back and he's come back with a vengeance. He's killing people all kinds of ways. He's not just coming and using the finger knives and stabbing folks. He is really getting creative with this one. And he gives the Dream Warriors in the Nightmare on Elm Street 3 hell at one point. And, he actually reveals to everybody that his powers comes from the souls of the kids that he murders. And, in part 3, we get to see how each individual, how their powers come into play. There's Joey. He has the power to, his voice breaks shit up. There's Kincaid. He's the muscle. He's the power guy. Kind of ironic sometimes when you see him get sent to the quiet room. But in a nutshell, Freddy ends up getting his revenge on Nancy in this one. But she sacrifices her own self in effort to defeat Freddy for good. They found out that they have to lay Freddy's bones to rest, bury his bones on hollow ground, and douse him with holy water, and they tap his forehead with the cross, and eventually that takes care of Freddy for part 3. So in a nutshell, 1 through 3, to defeat Freddy, it really took for them to, take away all of his power by removing all fear of him, Then secondly, it looks like, they used the power of love and friendship with the kiss or whatever. And then the third time was to bury his bones on hollow ground, right? An official burial. And it looks like this one got religious. So, check it out, man. For more analysis on these Nightmare on Elm Street reviews, man, get at your boy. And if you like the content, hit that like button. And as always, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And everybody, don't forget to hit that notification bell, baby. Appreciate it. Y'all take it easy. Jill.